Hey guys, how are you? Welcome to my channel, Ayash in Germany. Today I'm not going to speak normally about life in Germany, but today, we are in the winter, it's so cold. So if you would like to go to somewhere warm and even have nice sun, swim, even in the winter, in the summer, in the winter, I would recommend the Red Sea in Egypt. It's very wonderful, it's so warm. Now we are in December, it's so sunny and the water is so warm. So if you would like, I would like to take you in a small tour about the places on the seashore on the Red Sea in Egypt that I recommend for anyone to visit. Stay with me. So as you can see me here on the background here, this is the seashore in a place called Lagona in Dahab, Egypt. It's very nice and very wonderful. But before I can start and explain a little bit, I give you an overview about the seashore places in Egypt. So on the Red Sea in Egypt, there are part on the Red Sea south from Egypt where you can find Hurghada, or you can find Safaga, you can find Marsa Alam, and the other part is in Sinai, where you can find like the place I'm in now, Dahab or Sharm el-Sheikh. So as a personal preferences, I prefer to go to Sinai more than south of Egypt, but it's only a personal preferences. A lot of people come to south of Egypt in Hurghada, Safaga, and they enjoy it. Some people go to Sinai and they enjoy it. So it's only a personal preferences. So I would recommend two cities in Egypt in Sinai, Dahab and Sharm el-Sheikh, and there's differences between both of them depending what would you like to do. First, I would like to start with Dahab. I will show you some photos or some video of the seashore here so you can enjoy and we can continue explaining. So let's see. So as you can see here, like here in a place in Dahab called Laguna, the seashore is very nice, there's no waves, but actually sometimes you can have wind, or actually there are a lot of wind here, so you can do windsurfing. A lot of people are doing windsurfing. Also not really windsurfing, but it's like water sports, I would say. And it's very nice, the view also, it's very impressive. And the sea, you have a sandy beach, you can swim, you can enjoy, you can do stand-up paddling because there's no waves, or waves is not that high. Kite surfing also here, yeah. I don't know if it's kite surfing or what you call it, whatever you call it, but it's like water sports. So it's really nice. And actually this is in the Laguna. Also in Dahab, like Dahab city, so Dahab is very famous of diving as well. If you would like to dive, something in Dahab called the Blue Hole, it's one of the best places all over the world for diving. Or not necessarily even in the Blue Hole, all over Dahab you can dive, you can do snorkeling, it's very very nice. What differentiates between Dahab and Sharm el-Sheikh is that Dahab is so quiet. If you prefer quietness, you can stay on the beach, have a suntan, relax, swim, do diving, do snorkeling, and also if you'd like to do some tours like safari, everything like mountain climbing or whatever, you can also do it here in Dahab. But the difference in Sharm el-Sheikh, if you would like to have some nightlife, when you go to discos and you have a lot of cafes and stuff like that, it will be more in Sharm el-Sheikh than in Dahab. Also, you can find the sea and everything in Sharm el-Sheikh. You can do the same actually like in Dahab. So the main difference is Dahab is more quiet, Sharm el-Sheikh is more nightlife, but both are really good, and I prefer both of them. In Sinai also you can do some trips like to Saint Catherine, where you can climb Mount Sinai. You can climb the Saint Catherine mountain. You can visit the Saint Catherine church, or you can call it it's a church, a small church, or whatever you can call it. It's very famous and very old, and it's like I think it's also included in the UNESCO, I would say. Saint Catherine Cathedral, or not in the UNESCO, I'm not sure, but it is very famous. People come from all over the world to see it in Saint Catherine Cathedral, and you can do a lot of stuff. So most importantly, in the winter, we are now in December. Imagine in December, and it's sunny. It's so sunny, as you can see here in the background, and the water is warm. So I would recommend, like, for the best experience, months from October, November, maybe September, October, November is the best. December also still, but maybe a little bit chilly, but still very good. And then March, April, and May. Because in July, June, August is so hot, I can go. I went before to Sharm el-Sheikh in July, but it depends if you can stand the heat or not. It's a dry heat, but a lot of tourists also come in July. But best experience, I would say September, October, November, or March, April, and May in my experience. So yeah, this was a very short summary about Dahab. I will show also Dahab city, because now we are in Dahab Lagona. I will go to the Dahab city. It's a very small city and with a lot of nice restaurants on the sea. I will show it to you as well. Now I'm leaving the Laguna. I'm on my way to Dahab city. You can go to Dahab city actually only in less than 15 minutes by car, but you can also walk. So I'm gonna walk. It will take maybe 1 hour. So stay tuned. So we arrived now in Dahab city. It's a little bit windy and it's almost sunset, but yeah. So Dahab city is like that. On the left hand side you find like cabins or small hotels, 3 stars hotel. On the right hand side it's like cafes and the sea. So actually it's a little bit here in Dahab city, it's stony beaches. So if you like to swim on the sandy beach, then you should go to the Laguna in Dahab, or in Sharm el-Sheikh. Here it's more for diving, snorkeling, and of course you can expect here the prices of the hotels are less. Very affordable price, very good service, but stony beaches. And stay tuned, we are only in the entrance. I can take you longer to the main or center of the Dahab city. Actually it's a little bit windy today, only 2 hours. It's a bit unlucky. Only today we have 2 hours of wind, so it's like magic for people who do kite surfing, of course, but could be a little bit chilly for people walking. But yeah, it's only 2 hours and then the wind will go away. Also I forgot to mention that you can from here like take a bike and ride the bike from here until Laguna, or from Laguna to Dahab city. It's bike friendly on this pathway. Yeah, so now we are in the center of Dahab, center of the city. Is the Dahab market. This is the kind of cafes you find in Dahab. There are kind of cafes like that, Arabian seats, and also modern cafes. Okay. So yeah, it is like the open sea, and as I said, today it's windy, but yeah, still warm enough to walk with shorts actually. And yeah, now sunset's almost in 10 minutes, so I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you have like a small like glimpse or like some summary about the Dahab city, and I hope you enjoyed it.